tonight, Clark. This is a contest the fans will love. It should be raining threes.
Hey, who doesn't love seeing the ball go in the basket? A bunch of points being scored. Fans, players, broadcasters, you and I both, we all enjoy when teams can shoot it with some efficiency from the three-point line. Space that floor and let it fly.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now here's Tatum, following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with? Excellent. I mean, when he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
Irving kicks to Gafford. Outside, Davis. Thompson for the triple. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Brown against Thompson. And it's Brown missing.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying, that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Dinwiddie finds Davis. Outside Irving. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Clock at 4. That three off the mark.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that even when you try to wrap him up. He finds a way to score.
His first personal foul.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the night here.
At the line, Jayson Tatum. At the line, shooting one.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Celtics, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And you know, for the Celtics, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now here's Davis. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Davis with a screen on White. And on the way from Irving for 3. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. Mavericks with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now Tatum following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Thompson misses. Boston trail. Outside Tatum. To the paint. Right block shot. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Dinwiddie outside. offered his screen on White. Here's Irving. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And Davis sends it back. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Irving. White with the defensive effort.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Now here's Tatum. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game, gets himself to the line.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And so Tatum nails them both.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
Irving drives in, and he makes good on the layup.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Mavericks on top, leading by just 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Tatum and Horford man the post positions. And it's Springer in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Got it. Good job in the low post. Here's Hardy. Outside, Martin. There's a screen by Washington. And stolen by Horford. Now Tatum, 7 points in the game. Springer, good.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
Now, here is Irving. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And it's Martin missing. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Sinks the three-pointer. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And, Greg, you think about what they call float deep. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Martin, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Hardy. Dinwiddie finds Washington. Now Marshall. Will it go? Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Irving against Holiday. Right side, Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Back to Holiday. From deep three-point land, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Great response from Holiday, marching down and knocking down the 3 of his own.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jayson Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Dinwiddie up top. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Gafford kicks to Dinwiddie. Lays it up off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
On the Mavericks with some changes, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Martin comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Klay Thompson in for Irving. .144 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Holiday. Horford against Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Boston again missing.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Dinwiddie for 3. Porzingis with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win. And that ultimately is all that matters.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Holiday against Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Trying to get something going and finished off by Brown.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Left side, Davis. Over Horford. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Anthony Davis. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jayson, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking, get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jayson. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. Their measurement of the shot. To that. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
And we welcome you to halftime. As the boss, I know we're always impartial, but are either of you guys pulling for a favorite here?
Well, as long as someone wins, I'm happy. When someone wins, we win.
That's right, because when someone wins, we get to leave and go home.
Wow, you talk about a couple of selfless teammates. Wonder what that's like. Moving on, the Mavs find themselves in a battle. Close matchup so far.
In a tight game like this, free throws could be the difference. It would help if they can get some freebies.
Is that how you saw it when they would foul you? Freebies?
Nah, it was usually and one. Free throws were just a bonus.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Jayson Tatum getting it done today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. And here's Holiday following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Porzingis against Gafford. Back to Holiday. Wide a screen on Dinwiddie. Holiday with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis with it. Picked up by Brown. Davis, the pass to Dinwiddie. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Davis with a screen on Holiday. Dinwiddie for 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Tatum finds Porzingis. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Rise up, Drew. He's a big guard, folks. Holiday is physical, too.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Gafford. Thompson surveying the floor. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. And Davis can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Irving against White. Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, that's an easy throwdown for him. The rim might as well be 8 feet tall when you're as long as he is.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Dallas with a change here too. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Dallas. A 2-point game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Pritchard. He has yet to score. Tatum with a screen on Irving. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Fires from deep. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Dallas shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Gafford kicks to Irving. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 8 points.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
The first one falls. Al Horford is checked in for Porzingis. Dallas also making some changes. Washington comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Kayla Martin subbed in for Irving. And so Tatum nails them both. 1:36 left in the third. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Marshall. Pass to Dinwiddie. Hutton the screen. Fires for three. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Outside Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
And that one falls for Tatum. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Irving's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Mavericks trailing. And he drives in. The shot's good. Marshall's got 5 points so far. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Pritchard. Hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And a dunk by Horford.
Few bigs are better in the two-man game than Al Horford. He can pop out for the shot, or he can roll to the rim, too, just like you saw there.
Irving against Brown. Unloads from 13. Irving can't hit. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Here's Irving. And Marshall kicks to Irving. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics leading by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Cornette in its center. That's the Boston 5.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Tatum, nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, Tatum can find a shot he wants just about anywhere. He's got that kind of versatility.
Exum, good, and the assist goes to Irving. Exum's got his first basket.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And here's Tatum for 3. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Outside Irving. Puts up a 3. And Boston with the rebound.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Stolen by Exum. Fast break Dallas, and here they go, and finished off by Martin.
And we could have been looking at a two-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Pass to Pritchard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
At the line for 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. Davis comes in for Martin. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Exum. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Hardy.
But making it a two-possession game was what was important on that trip to the line.
Pass to Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Back to White. Over Thompson. White, good. White's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
Boy, White continues to be aggressive looking at that mid-range shot, and I know why. He's got a nice touch from there.
And we've got a timeout called by Jayson Kidd. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Drew Holiday's checked in for Boston. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jayson Kidd was talking about with his players. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if we can come back. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Tatum against Davis. And here is Tatum. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target from 3-point range. Irving double team. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. Holiday surveying the floor. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Irving double team. Dinwiddie outside. Produced screen on Holiday. Holiday against Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson inside the line. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 1. Tatum's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Irving passes to Davis to take the lead. No good from Irving.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Tatum.
You know, over his first couple of seasons, Tatum has really increased his trips to the line, playing more aggressive.
Second team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Jayson Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and a 3-point advantage.
Irving double team. Thompson for the triple. Hits the three.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here's Holiday. The three from Tatum. Hits the three-point bomb.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
.44 seconds left in the fourth. Irving drives in. He can't hit that time. White with the defensive effort. Here's Tatum. It falls.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Jayson Kidd. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
Shooting for Dallas, Kyrie, Irving, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Irving for 3. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Irving way outside. The 3 won't fall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
For 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Fires from way outside, and the miss. So we see Boston get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Jayson. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
You gotta have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always gotta be aggressive and just make the right play.
Like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird.